The world is a difficult place, and there are lots of people in it who want to tell you that you're worthless. Most of the time, they're telling you that because it makes them feel better about their own failures. Rocky Balboa said it best.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
Those people who were beaten by life are the first ones to tell you that you're worthless, because they're miserable, and they want you to be miserable. Just like them. But I tell you now, you are not worthless. You are an individual with tremendous value, whether you realize it or not.
Thank you for the kind words, Habibi, but it is not true. The Taliban have taken over my city. I disbanded my clan in Syria, only to watch others dethrone Assad without us. And I couldn't even reassemble my men to fight the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps at their weakest. Yajibu an aslima il-Allah. I am a worthless failure, Habibi.
I feel where Habibi is coming from. Sometimes we just take L after L, and I know what it feels like to fail to reassemble disbanded mercenaries to fight the IRGC. We've all been there. But Habibi is wrong about being worthless, and I can prove it to you. All of you watching at home, hold your arm out to the side, elbow bent. Make a nice tight fist, and look at the inside of your elbow. There's a good vein right there. And inside that vein is flowing blood plasma. That plasma is worth money. Far from being worthless, you can safely sell your blood plasma for about $500 a month after you consider some bonuses. I did this all through college, several years of it, and I was in the best shape of my life. Twice per week, I would go to the BioLife Plasma Center, sit there for about 45 minutes to an hour while reading a book, and walk out with what was at the time about $40 a visit. These days, it's more like $60 a visit plus loyalty bonuses. And if you're a new donor, they'll sometimes give you as much as $800 to $1,000 in the first month. After that, you're still easily looking at about $500 a month continuously just for selling plasma that you're not even really using anyway.
I don't know about giving up my blood like that, big dog. I've been hitting the gym lately, and I need all of my macros for gains. I can't get in on this plasma thing.
Jim Bro is describing everyone's first reaction to selling blood plasma, but like so many others, he is confused. You must understand that selling blood plasma is not the same as selling blood. When you donate or sell whole blood, you're giving away about a pint of everything. Red cells, white cells, platelets, and plasma all at once. And your body needs time to replenish all that. That's what Jim Bro is worried about. Most blood donation centers will only let you give blood every 2 months or so because of this. But when you sell your plasma, the phlebotomist uses this centrifuging machine to separate your plasma from the rest of your blood. They keep the plasma, and you get the important stuff back. Then they'll give you some saline at the end, and you can chug some Gatorade if you really want to, and you'll be replenished in no time. Your body regenerates plasma so fast that you can sell your plasma twice per week, and at somewhere between $60 and $70 at a time, plus some loyalty bonuses, it makes a huge difference. If you're scared of needles, my recommendation is to suck it up. $6,000 a year goes a very long way. And if you can afford to invest that in the stock market, perhaps even just dividend stocks if you're cautious, you're going to see that pay off big time. If you're still worried about the long-term health impacts, know that donating plasma can actually benefit your health. Giving up your plasma can help you regulate body pressure and maintain pH and lower your cholesterol. And some studies in firefighters suggest it can reduce forever chemicals in your body, whatever that means. And I can vouch for this personally. I used to sell my plasma in the late afternoon, go straight to the liquor store to buy 40 ounces of Old English, and crush it before the party started. And you stay drunk for a really long time because you just sold your plasma. Despite horrible habits like that, I was still in great shape. Don't think of your health because it's not really at risk. Think of the money because that's real. Search your area for BioLife, Grifols, CSL, or any other plasma service. You're worth it. Now, since our biological functions are basically ATMs that just need to get tapped into, why stop at plasma? Let's go farther. When I started the Freeloader Challenge a few years ago, one of the first things I did was try to get into a malaria study. The researcher was going to infect me with malaria, treat me, and I'd walk out with $3,230. Unfortunately, I got DQ'd because of a heart defect. I later did get accepted into a bubonic plague study for $2,500, but it would have locked me out of other trials for years, so I passed. So while this didn't quite hit the mark for me personally, it does prove the concept. Despite not participating, I got accepted into a high-paying study, and I made it to the finish line in another to the point where most people probably would have been accepted. If you want to tap into a study that will give you $1,000 on the low end and sometimes upward of $10,000 on the high end, well, what can you do? We've got a few choices on how to approach this. Clinical studies are always looking for healthy candidates. Very often, a research firm or drug manufacturer will need healthy volunteers to test their vaccines or treatments for safety. This is called a phase 1 trial. You, as the healthy individual, are there just for the researcher to check for side effects in order to ensure the treatment is safe enough for further studies on people who actually are diseased. Now, does this mean that Pfizer is just injecting people off the street with random cocktails in exchange for $1,000? Of course not. These treatments have all been through pre-trial testing first on animals or in a lab for other conditions and have met the criteria for human trials. Phase 1 trials always have their risks, but serious complications are very rare. Almost everyone walks out healthy with a few extra bands in their pockets. Here are just a few examples of phase 1 trials ongoing right now, all of which offer reimbursement for travel too. Baltimore is for some reason a bit of a hub for clinical research, and they're paying $9,700 for an 18-day phase 1 study to develop a treatment for Parkinson's. If you don't have 18 days to give, you can join the $2,875 trial for a 5-night experience in ALS medication. Texas is another hub with tons of trials in San Antonio, often $3,000 or above. And the Bay Area of California is loaded with trials. If you're healthy, but really hard up, that doesn't make you worthless. Becoming the lab rat can be extremely lucrative, and you get to advance a good cause if that's something that matters to you. If phase 1 trials aren't your jam, flip the script. Turn your own ailments into cash by participating in targeted illness studies. For example, if you've got sleep apnea, that sounds stressful, but that annoying snore can be spun into an opportunity to get paid by researchers who want to study you. A quick search reveals a bunch of trials on sleep apnea, some done inpatient at San Diego and some at home, all of which are paid. No matter what illness plagues you, I can pretty much guarantee there is someone somewhere trying to develop a treatment for it. And if you offer yourself up, they'll make it worth your while. And who knows, maybe the treatment will even help. Also, once you're tapped into some databases like clinicaltrials.gov or Johns Hopkins, you can even expect to get cold calls from researchers. One experiment in Baltimore cold called me to offer me $3,000 for 1 week of their sleep deprivation study. All participants would be kept awake for 3 days straight, and then on the 4th day, allowed to rest as much as they want. During that rest, the experimental group would receive some kind of sound-based therapy while sleeping, and the control group would have no sound wave therapy. Then you'd go 3 more days with no sleep, and then finally again on the 8th day, you'd be allowed to sleep again. The goal was to determine if that brainwave therapy on day 4 made any kind of impact on the next round of sleep. I didn't participate because I had a newborn at home that I needed to be there for, but back in the day, I would have been all over this. When people tell you you're worthless because you have no job, they're ignorant to things like this. Whether you're unemployed or just have some extra free time to get your financial picture in order, what better way to do it than with this very low-risk experiment? Come on, Haas. You gotta be crazy if you think I'm gonna let the government inject me with some experimental jab so Pfizer can get rich. Ain't gonna happen. I need something else. Haas brings up a good point. The government doesn't have a great track record with medical experiments. So let's lower the risk even more. What if you want to get paid for something you're already doing almost every day? As far as I know, most dudes fap without getting paid and simply discard the results. But if your morals allow, you should reconsider throwing your DNA in the trash. If you're highly qualified, you might be literally tossing $150 a pop down the drain. Depending on how often you polish the cannon, you could easily be looking at $1,500 a month. To sell your baby batter, you must first reflect on your qualifications, which usually boil down to 3 primary factors: race, IQ, and height. And if you're white, hair and eye color serve as a subcategory. So look in the mirror. If you are under 5'7", you can skip this section because you're too short. Everyone else, you're in the running. When it comes to race, you might think that tall, white, blue-eyed, blonde DNA is the most valuable, and to some extent it is. These are highly desired traits. But it turns out that tall, white, blonde, blue-eyed men realize very quickly that they can sell their DNA, and therefore supply actually exceeds demand, believe it or not. The highest value jizz actually comes from having attributes that are less common for your race. For example, Asian men with master's degrees in mathematics are a dime a dozen. Asian couples needing a donor already know their kid is going to play the piano and study math. What they want is something less common among Asians: height. Donor 16816 is a 6-foot tall Asian and is in very high demand with a sustained contract to sell DNA several times weekly for years. If you're a tall Asian, you can be donor 16817. But what if you're tall and black? We got tall black dudes all over the place. This is where education level, acting as a surrogate for IQ, comes into play and actually flips demand. Tall black dudes with a high school education are common, But if you're tall and black with an accomplished educational background, you in fact are in the highest demand of all DNA salesmen. Donor 92122 is a 6'4" black man with a doctorate in music, and he's got an ongoing multi-year contract. Donor 17194 is a more realistic 6 foot, mixed black and white man with a master's in physics, and he's getting ready to retire after extensive DNA sales over many years. For the black dudes watching, it's time for you guys to tap in. That leaves white people, and since white people have all different hair and eye colors and whatnot, white guys are paradoxically the most diverse of DNA farmers. White people are also the most numerous, so there's always lots of supply, making it harder for white guys to stand out. You're generally going to need to hit that magic 6 foot mark, but if you've got a graduate degree or blue or green eyes, you're in much higher demand. Those who are at least 5'10", especially if you're black or Asian, don't waste this opportunity watching Dark Souls gameplay on YouTube and crushing Bang energy drinks. You won the genetic lottery. Get your degree from anywhere, since it's the only attribute you can actually control, and seize that $1,500 a month. Add that to your plasma sales, and you're already around $2,300 in the first month for doing nothing but cranking the hog and selling plasma. There is simply no excuse to be poor. That money is already really good, but I always preach double dipping. Make money while you're making money. So while you're sitting on the plasma donation chair and the nurse is centrifuging your blood, this is a good time to tap into a secondary money-making scheme, and one that I've been doing for a while, and earned a few tens of thousands of dollars while I'm at it over the years. Through the website FreeCash, you get paid for using new apps or playing games. Now, if you're already a mobile gamer, you like playing idle games, and you want to level up your archers while selling plasma, be my guest. You can realistically make a few $100s a month playing those build your base and tower defense games if you're good at them. But this is not my recommended approach. Instead, I recommend looking into the payment and bank apps on FreeCash. For example, new users of Chime who downloaded through FreeCash get paid $350 if you make a $200 deposit into Chime. On Current, you get $150 for seemingly any deposit. But here's the kicker. You must make a direct deposit from an employer. And if someone has been calling you useless lately, you probably don't even have a job. So, here's the solution. Establish an EIN with the IRS, which is free. Make sure you're actually on the IRS website, and become a self-employed DNA farmer and plasma salesman. Use this EIN to establish a Chase checking account and use the Chase payroll service to make direct deposits to yourself on these apps. In truth, you can also just use a social security number to make a Chase business account as a sole proprietor, but I recommend doing this the right way and using an EIN. It can save you some trouble down the road. I have a video on establishing an EIN the right way that I'll share in the description and cards. It's a Patreon video, but it is free. You do not need to be a member in order to view it. By using this method, you can perform all kinds of direct deposit arbitrage to earn bonuses, not only through FreeCash apps, but also at all kinds of different banks themselves. While you're sitting in the plasma chair, or waiting for your turn to use the glass vial at the DNA extraction chamber, things like this are the double dipping that bring you from a common side hustler to a true entrepreneur. This video is not sponsored by FreeCash, but I had a relationship with them years ago, and the referral is still active. If you use the link, you'll get a bonus box on sign up. But make no mistake, I vouch for FreeCash as a user myself, not just as an affiliate. Another means of double dipping is to sign up to focus groups. Even if you have virtually no qualifications for selling plasma or DNA, and you can't do higher end medical studies, it's fair to say you have some interests or skills. Even if you spend most of your entire day watching anime, there is someone that wants that expertise. So apply to focus groups. I prefer userinterviews.com, but there are a lot of different websites. You make a profile indicating your interests, apply to relevant studies, and researchers will contact you to get your opinion on products or other services. I signed up to one recently in which I indicated that I like to trade stocks. A researcher on behalf of Fidelity contacted me to do an interview about updating their trading interface, and I got paid $150 for an hour. I did another in which I had to test diapers on my 1-year-old and got paid $350. And even if you go straight to the bottom, you have virtually no skills, you have no interest, you're just a bump on a log. I have good news. The US is a democracy, or a republic if you want to be really pedantic about it. Regardless, you are not worthless, because your vote is worth 1 vote, unless you're a felon. And as the holder of that 1 vote, you will find that every political researcher is going to want your opinion with midterms coming up. There is big money in interviewing the electorate, and I can guarantee you that someone wants to talk about your political views during their campaign research, even if you feel worthless because you can't even sell your own blood plasma. I can virtually guarantee that there is someone who wants your opinion on something, and they will pay you for it. Hop into any focus group website, and you can make your profile. Like I said, I prefer userinterviews.com. If you use my referral, you'll get an extra $10 on your first interview. But there are so many different options out there. All you need to do is Google it. I've focused a lot on men in this video because there are so few women on the internet. But for those who are here, I do want to shout out a couple of options very quickly. If you have red or blonde hair, you've got a good shot at selling your hair for at least $100 per 10 inches, sometimes up to a few thousand if you've got really special hair. Buyandsellhair.com seems like a good place. Selling eggs would be about the equivalent of selling spunk. Eggs go for much more, sometimes up to $10,000 if you're in one of those high demand groups like tall Asian women or a black woman with a PhD. And if you're really committed, it sounds like surrogacy can earn you between $50,000 to $100,000 for renting out that real estate. And if you're a new mom, it sounds like a Morton Joe wants to pay you between $1 and $3 per ounce of mother's milk, which can add up pretty big. All this to say, no matter what the world says about you, you are so far from worthless. No matter where you are in life, you are worthy of premium valuation if only you are willing to IPO. And anyone who calls you a worthless slob is simply wrong. You are producing valuable plasma every day. And when you're willing to go further, the rest of your body, or even just your opinions, are worth money to someone. Add some double dipping with free cash and direct deposit arbitrage, and you go from a nobody to an entrepreneur within the span of a week. If this is the type of content you crave, hop into our Discord server. It is entirely free, and you'll connect with like-minded people who want to stack bands together. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.